Hello, I just want to give you a quick introduction to this punked strategy and system. Well, now it's a system. Started off as a strategy. I was actually trying to make something kind of simple and more on the lame side. I mean, it sounds terrible, but I was trying to make something not so fancy. And I ended up with this. I just can't seem to get myself to make a simple, super simple, light version system or strategy anymore. Has been a struggle. I keep ending up making these ultra and super ultra systems. But anyways, this system, and it can be used as a strategy. This system is pretty mind-blowing. Sorry, I was trying to think of some other dramatic things to say. So what this system is I found a new way of trading price, and it fits super well into the NADEX 20-minute binaries. Now, I developed this off using the Russell 2000 US small caps, which are over at NADEX. And here, let's just pop over to the 20s. Yeah, I've got the demo version up. And you can see here the pricing, 17 minutes left. So you have most of the full binary. Oh, yeah, it's nice. The pricing's back to normal. We had a big puffing of the premium due to election stuff, and that wasn't very good looking. So here we go, 5.2. So we have 0.7 strikes now, and you can see here. All right, so you go further out of the money here. 21, it's bopping around. 2017, 27K. 2024, 5 points blip up here. Then you up another strike. You're at you're going 16 to 37. Sorry, I should probably do a screenshot. Anyways, you're falling. You're more than a double. Okay, let's say you start out of the money there, or you start here at 25. 1.4 points doubles your money. Okay, goes up to 50. So $250 on 10 contracts. So here. 1.4, so 4, 6, 7. So 2.1 points takes you up to 67, okay? Now we're at 70. So, all right. So, not too many points in TF, Russell 2000, rise you up that chain. And Russell 2000 can sneeze and do 2 points, okay? Well, sneeze and do more like 1 point, but 2 points are no problem. Okay, you get lots and lots of 2-point moves. You can pop over here to 1 minute bars, and you can see. So I just want to show you what it looks like. So what you can do as well is you can get this little, put your mouse over the bar, and you can line up the grid here to go, draw every 20 minutes to see how you would cycle into expiration. Now, we're not dealing with expiration per se. We're not aiming for it. Although some trades will expire just because if we use our trail stop method, we'll just simply trail it in expiration. Instead of plucking off, a strike or two, we'll get the whole thing. So if we're riding this next strike out of the money position here, let's say it would be 35 in this case, because we want to ride this up through the at the money point, because that's the sweet spot where you get most of the points, right? So we can turn 36 and expire into 100. Otherwise, we can ride 36 up here, 1, 2, bam, take the money as it's 0.7 strikes, so 1.4 points, no problem. Take that scalp, cash out. We get a higher pop. We can take that and of course, take more money, and that's not going to be a problem for anyone, right? So we can also use a trail method, which I teach you. And then we can also just use the fixed point profit grabs. All right, let's say you find a bread and butter point. Let's just say let's just say 1.4 points is, what you're able to, when you hit your setup, what you're able to hit almost every time. Okay, so it may be more profitable just to take that and grab, all right? But on faster days, you're going to be blowing past, 2 points, 3 points, and it's just you're gonna make more money those days, right? And a lot of those will just blow up into the 80s and 90s. Now, one more thing I want to tell you about these NADEX 20s so you can see the doability of them. Not only are they in the 20-minute cycle, you can get in and out if you didn't know, but also you will get better deltas as this time ticks down. Okay, so what that means is that at the 10-minute mark, at the 8-minute mark, at the 5-minute mark, it's going to take a lot less points to move you up from 22 to 70. Okay, it's going to take one strike, maybe two, and all of a sudden, with a little bit of a tiny move, bam, you're turning options from 20 into 70, 30 into 80, or whatever, right? So it will just get better and better as you go towards expiration. So that makes up for time expired. So that works super well for our super cool new discovery momentum blaster move. Now this name, look, I got lots of products, and so I'm struggling on the name. So I thought this one was kind of funny because from what I understand of the term being punked, that's what's happening here with the results. Let me go give you a quick shot at the results. Okay, I copied and pasted what I have up here so far. We'll look to add to this. I mean, I may just take this off the market. I don't know. Maybe just something that's just too good. So if it's on the site, then with a button to buy, then buy it. All right. Don't wait on this one. I've taken systems already. I've retired systems because not that because they're old or anything, because they're too good. All right. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it does when you got different trading concepts going on. So, all right. So here we go. It's a 2-hour session here. Here's another 2-hour session, and with NADEX. All right, and on this day, what it ended up being roughly is about mixed with expirations, and is a little bit of faster day. It's pretty good momentum day. So, it averaged about 500 profit. Okay, on scalping. All right, scalping is that concept. That term is kind of it has a lot of different meanings, but scalping here is just scraping off the hard swing, okay, or taking the quick pop. Here, this is all based on using trail stops, okay, and so we have 26 wins and 4 losses, and on NADEX, especially when you're going out of the money a bit, that's huge, okay. Why out of the money a bit? Because your reward to risk is so super, okay. It's not like a 70% return to 100% risk. Those are the old days. Now we're getting, one risk to 2 to 3 reward, and if we run it to expiration, we can even have 5 reward to 1 risk. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? So, I mean, if you're trading $200 to $300 positions, we're thinking that on average, as the 20-minute binary ticks down, your next strike out of the money is coming in, in the 20s and in the 30s some, but in between this range. So that's roughly a net here is $11,000. Okay, this is just 2-hour sessions, and that's just with a 10 contract type of position. Now, what if you just get up to a more normal position? All right, and you're trading more like 100 contracts, or here, which is about 50 contracts. Yeah, so then you just multiply by 5 here, 11,000. Yeah, okay, so 55 grand in a day. I mean, those who know NADEX know that this isn't like some sort of dreamy thing. I mean, it's right there. Okay, so I mean, this is not a mystery. You can do this, and I mean, granted, you know what you're doing, so that's why you need to get systems like this, and you need to not only get the system, you need to learn it and practice it. For those of you chasing after bots, robots, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your life. And so maybe after you're already able to trade well and you're making a ton of money, you can just hire some people, say, hey, go make this happen, right? But those of you chasing after automation, these, especially with binary brokers, they get a hold of someone racking up their system. NADEX. I know one company's been trying to automate NADEX. They had the best chance, and they haven't been able to. So maybe there's someone out there who has, but stop chasing that nonsense. Gain a skill for life. Okay, get a system, get a strategy, get good at it. Don't goof around anymore with all this chasing automation and stuff. Just it's not that hard. With PUNKD and these other strategies we have now have NADEX and binary option strategies. That means you can trade those anytime you want, pretty much. That's what a strategy is. I mean, you just wait for your optimal setup, and if you like it, you take it. A system means you're there for a certain period of time. Now, with this system, you can be there for an hour if you want. You can be there for 2 hours if you want. You can be there for 30 minutes if you want. Or you can just you can use this as a strategy, and you can just want to take a break from doing whatever you do and just pop open your charts and, wait for one of these to set up, and then you pop on the trade. And, these are 1 minute bars. The trade's not going to last very long because we're scalping. And, hey, maybe you can make some nice money on the side. So definitely you want to get this system if it's available. Sorry if it's not and you're hearing this video. Oops, sorry. And so that's about it. All right, thanks.